Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air tonight. It's the home opener for this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gets people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Hit back up the middle. Segura has it on the first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Freeman will head to second. The throw into second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Here's Matt Adams now. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder Gerard.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Ben Gamel.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting third.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nelson Cruz.
Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next.
Batting fourth.
Striding in,
Second
Robinson
baseman.
Cano. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time. Oh, and that was some effort. Stepping in, Sean Rodriguez. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Dyson will back up and put this away for a long out. Number 1.
Catcher Tyler Flowers.
Tyler Flowers is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way out in front. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Out of play. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Here's the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. Adonis Garcia digs in now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Looped over toward first, but an easy play over at first. Standing in, Kyle Seager. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman.
Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 1 out. At the plate, Gene Segura, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And now a pitch on the way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Freeman is up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Martin.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Just off on the timing for that knuckleball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the knuckleball, and it's 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Freeman is there, and the side is. Here's Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off for Atlanta. Second baseman.
This is line to left, and Phillips has himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Segura for 1. Back to first, and Markakis bounces into a double play. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Adams. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. In the dirt here. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2 from the stretch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager in foul ground, and that ends the inning. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Abreu's going to head for second. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. So striding in, Mike Zunino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The center fielder,
so stepping in, Gerard Dyson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A man at third with 1 away. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Left fielder.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Dickey comes set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Phillips ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Sean Rodriguez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Rodriguez.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hit down the third baseline. There is Seager on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Striding in once again, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Cano will make the catch to retire the. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Designated hitter. Nelson
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Dickey into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Markakis has a read on it. And that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Martin. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Adonis Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Phillips. A hit in 2 tries so far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is Gene Segura standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop.
There's a knuckleball that dances right over the outside corner for a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Phillips will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Leonis Martin.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Baseman, number 79.
Now batting, Jose Abreu. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out. In once again, and double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Sean Rodriguez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Striding in once again, Tyler Flowers. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Line drive to center field. Dyson is there, and he'll make the catch to... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a bunt attempt here, and this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Left fielder,
lined into left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Next for Seattle.
Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Markakis has the catch, and here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Ready for another chance? Robinson Cano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit. Settling in now, Kyle Seager. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a double steal try here. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Here's the first pitch to him. This is skied into short left center. Santana on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the... Digging in to try it again, Danny Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Fielder, Danny Santana.
Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the box, Adonis Garcia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
The second baseman, number 4.
So digging in now, Brandon Phillips.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out and standing.
Nick Markakis.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Phillips rounds third and is digging for the plate. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Third baseman.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam. Here's Leonis Martin. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder, Leonis.
Sent on the ground out to second. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Garcia is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here now is Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Matt Adams now. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point.
Designated hitter, Matt Adams.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding in, Sean Rodriguez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. Steve Cishek will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. To 3rd. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. And this is swung on and bounced to Phillips at second base. No problem here, 1 away. Now in the box, Ben Gamble. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. He's running toward second. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Swanson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is... Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He'll be the one to lead off against Cishek, who tries to secure the victory. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Stepping in, Adonis Garcia. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Brandon Phillips. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martin is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. James Pazos gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Chris Johnson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now. Sun's starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball.
For Atlanta,
next.
Center fielder, number 33.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. One and one. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Schebler shading to his right. He's got it one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting third.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Billy Hamilton.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. H, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sets out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak, and when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside.
2-2.
Now the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Speeding for second goes Hamilton. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Jose Peraza. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Grounder down the line at third. Freeman is up with it, and a rather easy first out. Stepping in, Joey Votto. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Foul started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Right fielder.
At the plate, Scott Schebler. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass, as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Zach Cozart is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. 1 run is scored. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Standing in, Scooter Gennett, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman, number 5.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in, Jose Abreu. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is after it. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Steve Pearce now.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 34.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Abreu rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Adonis Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Tyler Flowers is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Schebler moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Devin Mesoraco. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Rosales racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a high pop-up. Freeman coasts under it. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Billy Hamilton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul wide of first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Peraza.
Skied into straightaway right. Garcia sprinting after it, and the inning is over. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Sharp ground ball to third. Suarez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder number 33.
Digging in to try it again. Jeremy Rosales. 0 for 1 here in the early going. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the striding in once again, Joey Votto. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Garcia moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Scott Schebler. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Foltynewicz is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a little blooper to center. Phillips trying to get there, and that's the 3rd out. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Schebler moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman,
Striding in,
34.
Steve Pearce. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. In the air to straightaway right. Schebler is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting,
Adonis Garcia digs in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded to short. Cozart has it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is stepping in. Scooter Gennett 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kemp. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
And that misses 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Swanson brings it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. He popped out in his first trip. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Freeman over to his left. On to Pearce at first, and the inning is over. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Tyler
Late that time for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now at this. Ready once again, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed.
Second baseman, Jose.
He's set. Here it comes. Jose Peraza is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Pitch is high. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Three and 1 now as that misses down and in. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Once again, a 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball four. So a runner at first with one out now, and standing in is the R.A. Dickey. Is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Smoked on the ground left side, and Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. Ready for another shot now, Adam Duvall. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Knuckleball, and this one dances in and just about conks him. Oh, a little too anxious on the slow floater there. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike two.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it. Hey, talk about having to hit two different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler? Then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way. Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Garcia is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Right fielder
Scott Schebler is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is off.
And the shortstop is under it to make. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman Brandon
and a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
So he got him swinging. Brandon Phillips goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Matt Kemp comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. In to score the runner from second. So striding in, Steve Pearce, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Peraza takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Adonis Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit ball to second. Peraza takes it in. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to... Ready once again, Zach Cozart. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia is there. He's got it one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scooter Gennett. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. 1-1. Here it comes. 2-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Slice down the left side, but foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes the payoff pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl. Hendricks, it's ball 4.
39, Kevin Mazzaracco.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Riding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sliced hard on the ground. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Tyler Flowers. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Sent on the ground out to second. Peraza comes up with it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Center fielder number
ready for another chance, Jeremy Rosales. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Schebler is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Center fielder Billy Hamilton.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
The batter number 9.
And here's Jose Peraza, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pierce ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down as the runner will challenge his arm and head for third. In is Joey Votto now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
The left fielder number 23, Adam Duvall.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Rosales is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. And that brings up Scott looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swinging a high chopper. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here. Digging
Leading off for Atlanta, second baseman Brandon
third
Phillips.
baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Chopper foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Schebler on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. So striding in, Matt Kemp is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Nate Jones is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Freeman will head to second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now. Jose Abreu. Matt Adams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way to the right side and through, a base hit. Here's Steve Pearce now. Looking for a third straight 2-out hit. Nick Markakis. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally come. Here's the shortstop. Zach Kozar.
The shortstop, Zach.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Rosales patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. At the plate, Scooter Gennett 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Gennett.
Knuckleball there, but it dances outside, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work And there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Now at the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And a knuckleball stays outside. 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A called strike on the inside corner. Inside, he misses, ball 4. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He was retired via the ground ball last time. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. The relay throw, and this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. Into the box, Billy Hamilton, Ian Cole will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Full count. 3-2. Liner towards second. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now at the plate, Jose Peraza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this one's in the dirt. Thought about third, but he'll go to second instead. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Swing and a misses. He couldn't hold back. 3-1 down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Suarez is on his way home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Stepping in, Joey Votto. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Kemp has it, and I'd be surprised if they send a runner. Throw won't get him. So riding forward now, Adam Duvall. Trevor Gott takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Pitching for the Braves.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Markakis is there to put it away. Adonis Garcia digs in now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Very weakly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Now batting.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And that's taken for strike 1. Now here's a ground ball for Cozart. This could be 2. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Up next for Atlanta.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Donald Nakamura will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. In the dirt, goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here comes the 1-0. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. There's Brandon Phillips. He waits on deck. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Brandon Phillips comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
3-2 now. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So here's Matt Kemp now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Freddie Freeman. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hamilton is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Here's Matt Adams now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Hamilton on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a